Currently, I'm overseeing sales and growth and development here at PTS. I started as one of the managers, just managing projects and trying to focus on securing projects myself. We were a little bit disjointed. We had two others doing the same. So now mainly I focus as company wide, just trying to bring sales and revenue our way and let other managers manage. I kind of joke about this, but I've been working since I was about 8 years old. I used to clean toilets, worked in the kitchen, did all kinds of nasty jobs, I guess. Went to the service. Out of the service, I decided to go to college. I was always taught, if you work in an office one day and you get let go on Friday, you can always dig a hole and get paid. So I've been working my whole life in various roles, but here over the past 20 years, it's been more in the oil and gas industry. I started as multimedia developer in the training group. Actually, before that, document control was the bottom of the rung, and just worked my way up. Was a good manager, became manager, got good at sales, and here I am today. I still like making coffee too. The biggest problem is educating our clients. A lot of clients, I hear it all the time, they think they know how to get from point A to point B on a project, yet just about all of them either overrun by 3 or 4 times when they're starting to start up a project. So it's convincing them to sit down and actually listen, and then me getting some of our great technical experts to put together a plan and getting them to trust us and go help them get a facility started quicker. Because if they don't do it with someone like ourselves, PTS, or someone else, usually it takes them 3 times longer and 10 times more expensive. I really don't consider that I have many professional accomplishments. I guess I'm more proud of being a father and probably volunteering. I mean, it's like a family away from home. It's, everyone's down to earth. We take care of each other. If someone's out and I need to answer a phone, I'll answer it. It's great, and it's close to my home. I've never worked for a company like this. Any other company, it seemed like you were always a number or you're easily disposable. They'd say that you're valued, and they had missions and cores and all kinds of things. But I'd say the culture here is like a family, and people really take care of each other. They look forward to coming to work. It's the knowledge and the tenure. A lot of the employees I've been with here, worked with, really know their stuff. They're really special people, and they have a long bench of people that continually come back. At every other company I've worked at, we called it selling ghost. So I might have 60 employees, but out of those 60, there's only 10 of them that were extremely competent, and the rest of them were either mentoring or getting trained. So we would overly work those 10 poor people and try to train everybody else. We're here. Everybody really knows their stuff. So it's great. I sound like a broken record, but it really comes back to people. Prior to PTS, I worked for a company that had 40,000 employees globally, upwards of about $4 billion in revenue yearly. And I remember us bidding on a job that was here in Houston. It was very important. We had people from all over the world, probably 50 people on this call. And for whatever reason, we didn't feel that we were competent enough to bid on this job. Shortly thereafter, probably 6 months later, I left, not for that, just other things that more of a personal decision. But I started working at PTS shortly after that. And the first job that was given to me as a manager was that particular job. PTS at that time was probably upward, privately held. We probably had 300 employees. And they were executing a job that a company that I left that was way bigger than, had a lot more technical experts. It just blew my mind. So the people here, I mean, there are no ghosts. If you're working here, you know your stuff.
That's an amazing story. What's your favorite part about working at PTS?
The atmosphere. I enjoy that. They do care about you as family. You get asked questions. How are your kids doing? Or everyone kind of knows everyone outside of work. That's probably one of my most favorite things I would say here at PTS. Becoming more, PTS is a very traditional company. Since I've been here, we've evolved more from using a lot more computer, a lot more, when I came here for sales, we were still doing mail outs. Now we use email blasts. We track stuff in the CRM. We didn't do that when I first came here. So I just see it getting more and more efficient from a computer standpoint, utilizing that computer efficiency and connecting it with our talented people and just getting leaner and meaner and better. Top would be my kids, to set that example for them, to never give up, to do whatever you want. You can be anybody you want to be. The second is just loyalty to the people I work with here. We're a team. You're only as good as your weakest link. So if someone needs help, we need to step in and take care of that. Never managed too many herbicide companies as far as getting commissioned and started up. So that was one of my early projects here, and it was most memorable because we took that project from design through engineering through startup to actually operating it for a few years.
Thank you. What do you find most fulfilling about your position, and what do you enjoy most about your industry?
I'll reverse it. So that what I enjoy most about this industry, it's a small world. You see a lot of the same people work for different companies. We almost joke about it to find out where they're working at now. So I enjoy that it's a small world. The other question, what was the other question? What's most fulfilling about the position of helping grow the company is actually seeing it done, seeing it come to life. From when you plan and say, I'm going to get triple our revenue, or I'm gonna get more new clients, and come up with a plan and execute and actually seeing it happen. I mean, that's very fulfilling because it's not like it impacts you directly in your salary. I mean, it impacts growing our people and bringing more people to work and seeing the fall-on effect of a father or mother getting a good salary and seeing their kids grow up and seeing how it impacts them from maybe not living such a good financial life or whatever, and all of a sudden you can see a change within 2 or 3 years. That's awesome. Never give up. I've always been geared that way. I tell my kids, I don't care how difficult, how impossible it seems, never give up. Keep trying. Bump your head on the wall and keep trying to get back up and try to change it, tweak it a little bit, keep on trying. So it's just never giving up. As a leader, as a father, as a human, I think you need to know yourself better than anybody else. You need to know what drives you, when you're going to have a bad day, what hurts you, and you need to know when that's going to happen and do whatever you can to still accomplish your goals. If you don't know yourself, how are you going to help someone else out, whether it's financially or any other way? You've got to know how to motivate yourself and what makes you click. So I think that's probably one of the most important things, is knowing yourself better than anybody else knows you, other than maybe your spouse, or your partner. Sustained growth. I'd like to see the company double in size. So I'm going to do anything I can to help make that happen. I've said it every year since I've been here. I've been here 5 or 6 years, and we've stayed pretty consistent. So I'm still kind of playing around with things, but I'd like to see it grow a lot. Find out what you love and give it 1,000%. My son and I had that discussion. I said, what do you want to do? And, they give you the tip, I want to be a lawyer, doctor, all that other good stuff. I said, what do you love? And he loves computer programming. I said, well, that's what you need to put your focus in 100%. So for a graduate student or for anybody, find out what you love, give it 100%, and you'll make money, or you'll support your family doing that. It's a shame to do something your whole life just to barely make ends meet and something you don't even like doing. So just don't give up. Give it 100%. Come work for us. Come help us grow. Come help us produce, and Come join the team when you get a chance. Communications, not just in our company. You know, I'm taking all kinds of management courses and different things. Effective communication, simple communications. Be to the point. Communication is probably one of the most best and effective skill sets you can have. You could sit there and use 1,000 words, but nobody understands what the heck you're saying. It really, it's pointless. Might as well go listen to somebody blasting a horn in your ear. U of H was such a great experience for me, not only in that the education, the great teachers, but the diversity and the network of friends. I still keep in touch with people I went through grad school. You know, I took 2 different graduate programs, HRD, the Human Resource Development, and the Project Management Information Systems. You know, stay close to your Cougar family, stay networked with them, keep in touch. And it's only growing. I mean, look at where we're at now. We're a huge university. We've got all kinds of investment in buildings. It wasn't like that when I went through, and it's only going to get better. So stay in touch with your Coug family. We're red. I got red socks on somewhere. I won't show them to you, but